Such teamwork leads to fierce loyalty. Many dogs will perform amazing feats on behalf of their owners, and tales of their heroic deeds make good movies too. The renowned Rin Tin Tin's exploits may seem melodramatic, but they are matched by the actions of hero dogs in real life. In the First World War trenches, Airedale Terriers carried messages back from the front line under heavy fire. They worked 12 hours a day on strict rations of 3/4 of a pound of biscuits and a half pound of horse meat. And no eating on duty. And when faced by riots in the streets, dogs help keep the peace. As a pack animal, the dog is loyal to its leader, the handler, helping to protect property and people from invasion or attack. That aggression is real, but it can be controlled by the handler's command. A sniffer dog helps fight crime by being trained to play a particular game of hide and seek. Sniffing out drugs isn't easy. These dogs have to take a course, and 4 out of 6 fail. It's worth the effort. A dog's nose is far more sensitive than any man-made machine. A dog's senses and instincts are invaluable to us in many ways, as blind people would confirm. Dogs know instinctively how to stalk their prey. We've channeled this instinct into a more useful skill, herding instead of hunting. No movement in the flock escapes the dog's quick eyes, while its ears are sensitive to the slightest change in the shepherd's command. A sheepdog can detect the tone of a shepherd's whistle or voice up to a mile away. And the most difficult lesson the dog learns? To drive the flock away from the pack leader, the shepherd, which goes against all instinct. It's possible only because of the dog's total obedience. What teamwork! The wisdom of one allied to the obedience and supreme senses of the other. Eyesight, hearing, and the dog's most sophisticated sense, smell. Inside its nose are around 200 million smell-sensitive cells, 40 times more than in humans. Through them, the dog's brain can pick up signals from one molecule of scent in a million. It gives a dog a completely different picture of the world based on what it smells rather than what it sees. This kitchen looks empty to us, but for a dog, the view is different. It knows that a boy has walked through. We can make out the footprints, but already the sniffing detective knows much more. It can tell that the boy walked through the farmyard, past the pigsty, and across the neighbor's yard, all in the last half hour. Flowers are irrelevant to a dog, so their scent is meaningless. But food is a serious matter. What to us is an empty plate is covered with the smell of chicken to a hungry dog. And a trash can? This was emptied some hours before, but the dog can detect the subtle whiff of bacon rind, orange peel, and baby's diaper, which were all recently crammed inside. In the wild, this sense of smell is invaluable, the key to survival. The coyote can smell a lemming through a thick sheet of snow and ice. It knows exactly where to jump to find its prey. We've made use of dogs' survival instincts when hunting for sport. We've bred foxhounds with a heightened sense of smell. Their drooping ears channel scent to the nose, and they're trained to listen, too. Dogs quickly learn to interpret sound. An instruction to the hound signals danger to this dog nearby. The fox is a hunter too, but knows when to turn tail and run for its life. Spurning the way of the pack, the fox roams alone, listening for the murmurs of harvest mice and other creatures. The fox can detect high-frequency sounds. The tiniest squeak is all the fox needs. It doesn't have to see the baby mice. It already knows they're there. After dark, the bat-eared fox also hunts by sound, listening for the scuffles of tiny insects. In Czech legend, such movement in the corn is not the wind, but a wild dog's spirit to be chased and trapped in the last patch of corn, then banished forever. In the desert, all is quiet during the heat of the day. The fennec fox is listening, but also trying to stay cool inside of its fur coat. Huge ears act like car radiators, allowing heat to escape, but it's best to stay still to keep the body temperature down. In the Arctic, foxes have the opposite problem. In sub-zero temperatures, they need to keep the heat in. That's why they have small ears and very thick fur. We've bred dogs to work in the same conditions. The Husky's special skills are strength and stamina. They'll pull this sled all day, panting not from exhaustion, but as a way of losing heat. And when it comes to skating on thin ice, dogs win paws down. It is said that Huskies find the safest route across the snow and ice by sensing hidden dangers such as snowdrifts and deep cracks. These are the finest athletes of the dog world, greyhounds. With eyes like hawks, they were bred as lean, lightning-fast hunting dogs. Now they chase a mechanical rabbit instead of real prey. Their speed comes from solid muscle on a lightweight frame. In most animals, muscle is less than half the body weight. In greyhounds, it's nearly 2/3. That explains why they can run at over 40 miles an hour. And so the winner gets a prize just for following its instincts.